Here. There we go.
And we're recording. Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. I can't believe March is halfway over already. Can you?
No.
It's summer. It's spring tomorrow. Today's the last day of winter. This is so exciting. I think we all need this to happen really soon. Hi, Tammy.
Good morning.
Yeah, well, my name is Tori Steele, and I am your host, I suppose, today. And welcome to Tuesday Morning Coffee Talk with the Learner and Improve Lounge. And thank you, Carmel, for watching chat for us. So today is a really cool casual meeting that we have every Tuesday. And
Is that my internet?
We'll be recording a bunch, and we're live. and so we want to just go over a few reasons why we believe that this is an amazing opportunity for anybody. And if you're looking into it, then we hope that we give you several reasons to want to check it out. So that we always begin our talks and our Tuesday morning coffee talk with our amazing leader, who is Kimberly Wilkins, and if you're on the Brady Bunch version, she's over here. I know where she is.
I'm right here.
Anyway, she is my sponsor, and she is the very first Ruby director from the company that we're in, HB Naturals, Heart and Body Naturals, and she did that only in 7 short months. And she is a mom of 5 children who all still live at home. I keep reiterating that because it can't be easy. And she's an amazing leader, a mentor. She really knows her stuff. To be honest, it must be getting close to 80,000 followers on Facebook. Yeah. She's got a huge following on Facebook. She is actually a Facebook, I would say you're an expert on Facebook. I will say that. And she's an amazing, I love working with you, and it's just great to introduce you today. And so take it away, Kim.
Hey, thank you. Okay, my internet keeps cutting out, so I hope it's good. I have kids home right now, and they are all draining my internet because it is spring break. So they are trying to amuse themselves. I told them that Mommy was busy. Do not come into my office. This is a garage, only place I get a little peace and quiet. So my whys are those kids upstairs right now. It is spring break. They are off for 2 weeks. I am so grateful that I could make money and still be with them. I'm doing science kits with Charlotte after this. I can still incorporate work and play. And, that for me is a blessing from this company, because whether you want to do this full-time, part-time, or as a side gig, this can fit into anybody's schedule. If I can do it with 5 kids, I know Chris is on here. He works full-time, right, Chris? There's all sorts of walks of life here. It's not, you don't just have to do this full-time, but I am grateful that I can do it full-time and be with those monkeys upstairs. We were just making a joke about monkeys jumping on the bed, so I got it stuck in my head. Another thing I love about HBN is you don't have to have training when you come in here. We have all the training you need today to get started. You don't have to go take courses. You don't have to go educate yourself, in outside sources. We have it from corporate. We have it from our training groups. We have it from the leaders, because we work together as a family. I've never, ever, ever been in a company like that, where there's such an inclusion for everybody, and the knowledge is here. It is a plug and play. And when we say that, it means you can come in, if you listen to the leaders and listen to the training and kind of follow the steps, you can build a team. You can be successful. You don't have to come in with huge amounts of people. I came in with 2, Jen and Louise. Those are my 2 I came in with. Yes, I had a team from a previous company, but they thought I was crazy that I was jumping ship, they called it at that time, right? They're like, "You're jumping ship, Kim? Oh, come on." And they're like, "Good luck to you." I'm like, "Hey, watch." And I just kept sharing and being passionate, and eventually people started coming, and I was talking to people and sharing the opportunity. That's all it takes, is sharing your passion to make this grow. You don't have to know the products inside out. You don't need to know the compensation plan inside out. This actually is the first company I've ever belonged to that I actually understand the comp plan. because it's that simple, that easy. They make it so, like the company, corporate, our CEO made it so it is understandable and relatable to people, that people get the concept, right? There's not all these little hidden secrets and gotchas and go, haha, actually you don't qualify for that. It's very clear on what the comp plan is. But if you don't know the comp plan, you can still make money here. You just have to listen to your leaders. And your leader's your sponsor, the person that you will sign up with or maybe sign up with today after this. They will take you under their wing and teach you everything they know, because that's what we do here. There's no hidden secrets. We want everyone to know everything because we want everyone to advance. And I just, I was laying in bed last night thinking, 2 in the morning, I keep waking up thinking about this because I'm so excited I can't sleep. That is a downfall to HBN. So lack of sleep, but I know Tori's smiling, Marcus is smiling, Amy's smiling, Jen, because they're all like, Carmel's like, yeah, Tammy's like, yeah, I get that, right? Because we're up all the time trying to think of things to do better. We're so excited that we just want, like last night, I think was the longest sleep ever. I'm like, I want to get up and share and help people, and I want to grow. And it's not to grow to make money. Yes, money is a bonus with this company, absolutely. But it's about help. I want people to reach their financial goals, their physical goals, right? Because it's all about getting healthy too. I've lost a lot of weight using our products because I know if I don't have my health, it wouldn't matter what amount of money was in my bank account, right? If I can't be healthy enough to enjoy it, it would make no difference, right? So I just love that we are a well-rounded company. Not only do we have the comp plan that supports what we say, we have the products that support what we claim and say. And our products, and I'm picky on my products, I'm picky what I put in my body, in those kids upstairs, and my entire family uses these products, and I can stand by them 100% knowing that what we're putting in our bodies is true, right? True to what we claim they are. Just a second, sorry guys, muting a few people, if I can, or I can't. Zoom, I tell you, Zoom just loves me lately. It's my favorite platform. So those are kind of my HBN whys right now. I can go on and on and on, but I'd rather hear from some of these other fabulous people on here because I know that they have a lot to contribute, and I am going to pass it on to Miss Tammy. I'm going to call on you first. That is
awesome. Well, good morning, everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I was going to introduce you.
Okay, I'll wait.
I enjoy introducing you because you're one of my most favorite people in the world, right? You are a silver leader, someone that just goes out and above to you. Just go and help everybody. You're always so creative. You're always coming to me saying, Kim, let's do this for the company. Or, what about this great idea? How about, and I just love your energy and your passion. Every time we talk, you motivate me, inspire me. And you just are such a kind person. And I think, that's what speaks volumes here at HBN, that everyone here, like yourself, brings such value to the company. So now you can talk if you want.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? No, really, though, I am so happy to be here and to get the chance to welcome you all to our Tuesday morning coffee club. It's one of my favorite days of the week. So I started my HBN journey about 10 months ago. And I've never looked back. In the last 10 months, my life has changed so much. When I first joined, I was working 7 days a week. I was doing flooring. It was great money, but it's really hard work, especially being a girl, lifting 500-pound rolls of carpet and carrying in tiles and stuff like that. It was really hard work. I loved it, but really, really hard. Anyway, then I hurt myself and I found myself out of a job, basically. I had fallen down one day at work because I was trying to compensate, and I fell down, and so that was it. And, the good news is that I was able to spend more time working on HBN. Thank God I had HBN because it was kind of my savior at the time because I really couldn't do anything. So I started to grow my own little team, and it was really exciting, and I never imagined that I could be making money online. And I had no idea it could be so much fun. Anyway, by this point, I was using many of the products and feeling better than I had in a long time, but my shoulders still hurt. So about 6 months ago, I added the magnesium and the entourage to the products I was already taking. And I was literally blown away. After just a few hours on the same day, I had no more pain, and I was, pretty happy. I had just spent 4 months being depressed and scared that I could never work again. And all of a sudden, within a few hours, I found myself pain-free. So within a couple of days, I was ready to go back to work flooring with my husband. The thing is, I was making money with HBN and I was happy. And, every day I had exciting stories about all the great people I had met. And so my husband encouraged me to forget about doing flooring. And he supported my decision to work with HBN, which is really, really awesome because it's so hard to find somebody to support you. And so anyway, he could see how happy I was working, how happy I was working with so many great people, and how these products were changing my life. So I jumped all in. And now I am making more money than I was by working 7 days a week. And I never have to leave the comfort of my home. I can work in my pajamas, and I love that. Pajamas and coffee, it doesn't get much better than that. Anyway, I love HBN. The products are top notch. They work. The comp plan is the best I've ever seen. Lots and lots of bonuses. Like I think 7 ways to get paid. Plus we have our MRP program, which is really super cool. I think though that the best part, aside from my pain being all gone and my health definitely becoming better, is that I've met so many awesome people. I have found my forever home, and yeah, I'm really happy to be here, and I can't wait for you all to join us and join our family and get healthier and wealthier.
You know what I love about your team too, Tammy, is you have such a huge international base, right? Because
Yes.
we are an international global company, and you have people, I can't believe you have teams from all over the place, the Netherlands, and I know you've told me a million times where everyone's from, but it always blows me away every time you say it, right? Because you've branched out so much and you've worked so hard for translation and things like that. I think that's a true gift, and I enjoyed watching you grow that international team. They're amazing people.
Oh, definitely amazing people. Translation can be hard, but you know what? They work really hard at it too because they're so passionate that, they just want to be able to get it out there. So, yeah, worldwide, baby, let's go.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Chris, I'm calling on you. Do you want to speak today, or you ready or not today? I'm putting you on the spot because I know you said if you were awake, and he works full time, he works graveyards, right? You are a busy man. And he's relatively new to HBN, but your passion and your articles you send me and your tips and ideas, and you're just a pure pleasure to have. I love hearing from you.
Thank you. So, yeah, I've only been with the company for about a month, just under a month, actually. For me, I had left a network marketing company after they changed their comp plan and made it detrimental for anybody that wasn't a top earner to keep earning. I had a young team, about 200 people, and they quit. Oh. So that destroyed me, put me back at zero. I said, this isn't going to work, guys. I actually found out about HBN through somebody that I worked with in that company. They said, hey, check this out. And I said, okay, I'll go check it out. And I said, well, hey, how does it compare? How long you've been doing it, what's it like, you know what my expectations are, what can I expect by working with them? And his response, point blank, was, I really don't care how it is. If someone buys something, I make money. And I was like, oh, okay, well, great. So I went out looking. That's how I found Kim. She's actually all over the internet because of how much she's done with HBN. And I reached out to her and talked to her, and she filled me in. And I said, okay, well, I'll give it a try. We'll see what it's about. I joined and was sitting there researching the products, seeing if it was something I could get behind, seeing if something I thought we could do. And I started seeing emails pop in that said, hey, someone's been put in your organization. Someone's been put in your organization. By the way, this person ordered. By the way, this person ordered. If you want to get paid, you need to be active. And I was like, okay, well, what's going on with this? And I started looking into it more. And I was like, oh, okay, so this is the spillover you always hear about in every other company you work for or work with. That this is what it looks like. Oh, okay. Well, cool. So I just sat down with my wife and we said, okay, here's some products we'd like to try, some things that might be able to replace some of the meds that she's on. or was on until very recently when we found out she was pregnant and the doctor said you can't take any of it. We said, well, let's get a kid. Let's see what happens. She started using the product. She's like, okay, yeah, I can see how this can work. And probably our favorite would be pain. She has fibromyalgia, so she's in pain all the time. I have a bad back, bad shoulder, bad knees, bad hips, thanks to the military. So it actually does what it says it does. It relieves the aches and pains. Makes life a little more bearable. So that's really my big push is anybody I talk to that says, oh my God, my shoulder hurts, or oh my God, my back hurts, my knees hurt. I say, hey, try a little bit of this. Tell me what you think. And they'll put it on and I'm like, man, I can actually feel this loosening up a little bit. This is nice. What is it? Where do I get it? And I'm still at the stage of my business where it's slow, very, very slow, but it's steady. I'm getting word out there about the products. I'm getting to know people. I'm developing those relationships that are going to carry me forward in the months to come. And that's the most important thing, guys, is talking to Kim. I said, I've always believed that people buy from those they know, like, and trust. But how do they know, like, and trust you if they don't know you? And she told me, said, you're absolutely right. Take your time. Build those relationships. Get to know the person. Find out what it is they want. Maybe they don't want to know this. Maybe they just want a great product that's going to be great for them and their family. Maybe they do want to build a business, but they don't have a lot to put into it. Maybe they don't have a lot of time. Maybe they don't have this. Find ways to help them where they're at. And that's the great thing that I like about HBN is you're not told this is the only way to do this business. You're told if it works, do it. If it doesn't work, find something that works and do that. So.
No, you're absolutely right. We've talked a lot about it. What works for one person may not work for others. That's why it's a beauty that we can all get together and share our ideas. Just because I share an idea or Tori shares an idea or Marcus or Jen or Amy or Tammy shares an idea doesn't mean that it works for everyone. But you find your way. You find what works for you and you go with it, right? There's not a right way or wrong way to do this, but it's about building those connections and relationships. That is the key to any successful business. So with that being said, I don't know who else should I call on. I think Jen's looking pretty cheeky over there. Hey? That's my dear friend. She lives in the same town that I live in. I've watched this girl. I've had the pleasure of watching her grow and support her team and just change. You've changed so much, not only physically because you've lost a lot of weight, you're looking beautiful, healthy. That's what it is. It's healthy. You're just looking so, your skin is glowing. You're looking gorgeous. And you are supporting your team. You are platinum now. You just are growing so much. And I could talk about you forever because I love you. So take it away. Talk about your why HBN.
Yeah, thanks, Kim. Like Kim, I was searching for a company that was going to better provide what I needed. So when Kim found HBN, and I was one of the two that joined with her, best decision ever. And, we have so many tools, so many things within this company and this group that we've all made. Well, Kim and Tori, you guys have been great with that. And this is a company where you can truly succeed in, and it's just doing the work, learning the basics, which we have the tools for, and with learning and growing and ranking up too, I don't need to always concentrate on getting the sales because I'm making money in other ways too. And not quite like Tammy, who has a huge international team, but yeah, I have Canadians, US people from Australia. So, this company is family. It's all inclusive to anybody who wants to try it and join. And trust me, it is worth it. It pays off when you actually do the work. You plug into the system and just the tips and everything that we have to give to you that, anybody can do well in this. So it's just a matter of, taking the time, learning to grow, building good relationships. And yes, the products definitely do work. And that's what's helped me feel so, good, healthy, and it gets me going. So yay to HBN and everything that it stands for. Thanks.
No, you're right, though. We do have all the training and support, right? And I see those that rise to the top the quickest, and whether you want to earn $50, $500, $5,000 a month, because everyone has a different goal to what they're here for, right? As long as you do the training, and the training can be done on your own time. It can be done as you're cooking dinner, driving the kids to school, on a lunch break, if you're at work, if you can eat, eat your lunch and listen to a quick video or whatever. The training here, and as long as you can do the training, you will succeed. It takes time. I will never tell anyone that comes into this company that you're going to have instant success. We are not hype here, right? That is not what this company is about. But if you can invest some time when you can, when you're awake for a minute after you're working graveyards, or whether you're, going and doing your waitress job, if you have a 15-minute coffee break, just some of our training videos are 2 minutes long, right? But that 2 minutes has so much valuable information that if you can spend that time, you can succeed here. I know Tori is a great person for that. She is a firm believer in tuning in to the Zooms and the training calls and things like that when you can. They're always recorded as well if you can't fit it into your schedule when we do them. But I know with Tori Steele here, who is always working hard doing videos with me and other people to get the training here for everyone, is a firm believer in plugging in and staying plugged in. Tori is a Sapphire leader. She has been with me for 10 months now through thick and thin, right? We've had goods, we've had bads, but we know that this is a company where if you plug in and work hard, you can succeed, right?
That's right, exactly. I have so many reasons. I have too many why HBNs to list. And I think I'd probably have to do 10 or 20 Zooms to cover them all. But I think I'm really big on team building. I mean, there's many leaders on here that are on my team. And, I always have this thing about this one big team, one big home, one big family type thing. And I know we all have different teams, and different uplines and all that, but we really do work together well. And that was our whole purpose in having the simplicity of just having a couple of groups, so that you come in, you don't feel like you have to have a group, and you don't have to lead a group, and you don't have to invent all this stuff. It's kind of already, we really wanted it to be a plug and play where you come in, and Marcus was saying this on the Zoom last night, that it really does have a type of plug and play system, and that's what we really wanted from day one for everybody, so they could just come in the group, bring their people, tag them in stuff, and it would be just a very simple thing. So you really don't have to know how to run a group, you don't have to know how to run a team. That's what we're here for. We have chats, we have Zooms, we have all kinds of ways to support you all. And I mean, I was talking to somebody this morning about the comp plan. And, our comp plan is really designed for team building. It's not like other companies where you get recognized for your own, some are geared towards how much volume you can create, but this company is not built like that. And so it's just not that company. If you want something like that, there's plenty of those out there, but I've been in plenty of those, and as many as I know lots of you have too. And I love that the team building aspect of this company helps you get ahead. It helps your leaders get ahead. Everybody gets ahead that way. And it's as simple as introducing the business to 2 people. That's all. You need one on your right, one on your left. All 3 of you do 25, as little as $25, because some of the products are 25 PV for $25, right? And that's it. And once you start doing that, you get into the leadership kind of department, and you can help other people and create other leaders. And I love creating leaders. I've got some amazing leaders in this team. And I only started as well with 2 people. I did not bring a huge team. I as well came from another company. I did have a team, and some of them did follow, and I'm very grateful for that. And some people didn't, and they still are trickling in. And I have many whys. Many of it is because of the products, and I have lots of stories to tell, but I won't do it right now. But I mean, I'd like to introduce you to, there's a couple of my leaders on here, which is all of our leaders. And one girl that's here, we followed each other around for years and years. And she followed me, I followed her, and here we are, Amy Johnson. And she is also a great leader. She's running a great team. She's always helping everybody and with systems and stuff like that. And she's a homeschool mom of 2. And she's also here in Canada with us, and she's over in Alberta. And say a few words about your why, Amy.
Hi. All right. Thanks, Tori. So I love this company. Like Tori said, we've been in a few different companies together, and my main why is, like she said, I'm a homeschooler, and I've always tried to find ways to earn money around my children. One of the things when I had my kids is I never wanted to have to put them, not that there's anything wrong with this, but I never wanted to have to put them in daycare or school. It just wasn't for me. I wanted to be with them all the time. Some people think I'm crazy for that, and that's okay. So anyways, that was really, really important to me, is that I really wanted to be able to be with them. And you can't do that and live. You need to make an income. So I've always worked around that. Even when I had jobs, it was always like an evening and weekend type of job around my husband's schedule, just so that somebody was home with the kids. Then network marketing, I mean, that was just the way to do it, because now I have the flexibility to work from home around their schedule. Quite oftentimes I'm sitting at the table with them while in the middle of doing lessons with them, and still have my laptop out and able to kind of juggle it all. And you couldn't do that in any other job. So for me, I love the flexibility. Why specifically this company is better than the rest is, first of all, the products. That is the main thing I look for in a company, is what are the products like? What are their ingredients? You know, I don't really care how it works. I want to know what's in it, because sometimes products work, but they're full of crappy ingredients, and I don't want to use those, and I don't want to give them to my kids. Like, that is like one of the first things. So I do teach people all the time, flip your product over and read the label. You know what you're putting in and on your body, because that is number one, first and foremost important. And if I can't use it and I can't be passionate about it, I certainly cannot promote it. So when I saw HBM, the first thing I did was really dive into the ingredients. I looked at the ingredients of every product, and they were all awesome. They all blew my mind. There is no toxic ingredients at all. They're all organic, non-GMO. I love every single product. So that I knew I could get behind and feel really comfortable and confident sharing with people, and know that I'm actually helping people. Because it's really, the money is great, but you want to have that purpose, and that purpose is helping people, right? So really what keeps me going isn't the daily pay, which is totally awesome, but those messages I get from people saying how much it's helped them with this and this and this, and how their lives have changed from these products, and that puts the biggest smile on my face, right? And that makes me want to continue sharing and growing and helping other people. So that's the main reason why I chose HBN. And I do love the comp plan. I look deep into comp plans as well. And some people, they might not, sometimes it's complicated for comp plans, but I get them. And I looked deep at this one and just loved that there was no hoops to jump through to get qualified. You weren't relying on other people to be qualified to get paid. You know, it was simple, just do your monthly order and you're qualified, right? So I loved that, because in previous companies that I had worked with that had more hoops to jump through to get paid, I had some people working with me, working hard, and 9 months in still weren't getting paid in the binary, and that was very discouraging, and I just felt so bad for those people. So that's not a problem with this company. Everybody's qualified. You know, as long as you're active, you're qualified. So it's fantastic. And then, you know, have one on each side, right? So that's your main goal, and it's a doable goal that anybody can do. I love that I get messages from people on my team that say that they've tried other network marketing companies and they've never been paid this much. You know, I love that. I love the team building aspect where you get paid on people even though you didn't bring them in. It's just fantastic. There's so many reasons to love HBN, but that is my why. And another thing too to say about me personally is, you know, if you have a job or your husband has a job that is not in a very secure industry, which I'm not sure if there is such a thing as a secure industry anymore, but my husband's a journeyman electrician, and the last 3 years in a row he got laid off right before Christmas. And, you know, life was a roller coaster. We're up, we're down, we're up, we're down. And it was very stressful. And I couldn't live like that anymore. So I needed to take the bull by the horns kind of thing and be like, you know what, I'm going to make it so I don't care if you get laid off ever again, we're going to be okay. And that's what HBN has done for us. I'm making twice what he makes. He's still not a journeyman electrician because he can't find a job. So he's working nights in a tire warehouse, making a little over minimum wage. It's ridiculous. But I'm making twice what he makes, so we're good. Right? So, you know what? You can't rely on your industry. You can't rely on CPP or whatever your country pays out when you retire. You just can't rely on it. You have to do it for yourself. You know, you have to like set yourself up for retirement. And there's only one way that I can think to do that, and that's a network marketing company. And there's only one company I would consider, and that's HBN. And that's it.
That's awesome.
Is that it?
Is
Yeah,
that
that's it.
Is that it?
Boom, mic drop.
You want to introduce Ms. Carmel?
Yes, I will. I have another one of my team leaders here today. I'm so lucky. We've got all these people here today. It's awesome turnout. And my friend here is meet Carmel McRury, and she's coming to us from the east coast of Canada, way on the other side of the country. And I met Carmel in another business, and we had developed a relationship, and we ended up becoming friends. And when she found out I was doing this, I kept quiet for a while, but when I finally came out and said what I was doing, she messaged me, "What are you doing? What are you doing? I want to know." And so here we are, like 10 months later. She was one of the first ones that came on my team, and I just love working with you so much, and I'm so glad we're friends, and this has just been amazing. So this is Carmel.
Thanks, Tori. Hey guys, good afternoon, because it's like 3:30 here on the East Coast. Oh my God, why HBN? So many reasons, like everybody else has said here today. But for me, like Tori said, we had met in a previous company, and I really needed to get out of there. Without a doubt, I needed to get out of there, and I needed to find something that was very transparent and that the ethics was impeccable. And I knew that when Tori had joined this company that she would have ticked all those boxes off. I knew that just from knowing Tori. So I was pretty confident when I signed up with her. I actually enrolled as the free member, if you remember, Tori. I think on like a Monday, and then Thursday I placed my order for the value pack. And I haven't looked back. I didn't bring my full team with me. You know, a lot of them were a little skeptical. I had one person that joined with me. And, you know, I kind of just went from there and grew my business in the last, what is it, 10 months now, 9 months. And, you know, I hit gold, and I never thought in a million years that that could be, you know, that was even an opportunity. Do you know what I mean? I did okay in the last company. But it was tough, and it was hard, and I had people in my downline that weren't making any money, and they were working hard, and it just wasn't right. It wasn't right. So now I'm happy to say that I have a great team underneath of me, and I would not be where I am today without that team. I've made so many friends. The products are, I can't say enough about the products. That is another main reason why I joined HBN, was for the products. And I just am not looking back. It's just forward from here, and I'm so glad to be part of the team. And, you know, guys, anybody that's thinking about joining, you really should jump on, because we are prime right now, and it's only going to get bigger and better.
I agree 100%. This is the time. You always hear people say, this is the right time, the right company. You go, yeah. But no, I don't say anything I don't mean, and I have support here. Third-party validation is powerful, right? This is the right time and the right company. If you are looking for somewhere where you could grow and stay long-term, this is a family legacy company. It is going nowhere, right? This is time to get your roots in and get out there where you're going to build. We have people, I'm going to introduce Marcus in a minute, that build so quick, that come in and go bam, they're building. Or we have others that are building a foundation and taking time. Whatever your time frame is, right? This can work for you. And I've watched people come in and take 10 months. I've watched people come in and take 1 month to build their team. It all depends on your style, your lifestyle, right? Don't compare your life to anyone's story here unless someone really connects with you, right? You don't have to come in and build today, but you can come in and build as it fits into your schedule. It took me 10 months to get where I am right now. I would never go back and redo it. I'm not unhappy that it took me 10 months. That's the right word. I can hear my kids fighting. Sorry, I'm not trying to be distracted by them. But it took me 10 months. And, some people could take longer. Some people are quicker, right? Like Marcus, you've come in a month, just over a month, I think 42 days, or I try to follow your timeline, and you hit platinum pretty quick, right? But you hit it because you're out there working it every day, you're sharing every day, you're connecting with people, and you are so passionate about it, right? You're always on your timeline doing videos, and I know you get a lot of flack for that sometimes. People are like, no more videos, Marcus, but I see your passion, right? You love it, and you love sharing, and I love watching your videos.
Thank you.
And we're so happy to have you here.
Cool. Well, why HBN for me? As I watch all these testimonials on here, and each person hit the exact reason why I'm so passionate about this. I'm not new to network marketing. I've been involved since 2006, and I was with the company for 7.5 years. But over the last 3 years with that company, my income kept going down because people were leaving, and it wasn't the same. So last July, I joined a different company while I had the other company, thinking that was better, and it just wasn't. And I joined this company, and I saw the products. I have a professional career. I'm a claims manager by day. But I also work my business during the day by using my phone all day. So, but I also have my personal trainer certification. So I share fitness tips and health-related tips here on Facebook. And what I put in my body and what I recommend to people that they consume for their nutrition, very important to me. These products check every box: organic, non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, gluten-free, plant-based, everything. And so I've been having a blast with this. And this, we all have that dream of when we get involved in network marketing, we quit our jobs and work this full time. This is the first company where I can actually see that occurring without me being the one doing everything. This is a true team build where, yes, I ranked advanced to platinum. I still don't know how I got there that fast, but it's been about helping everyone else. I do videos in my post to help everybody, whether I sign them up or they're on Tori's team or Amy's team or Carmel's team. It doesn't matter to me as long as if we all win, if everyone wins, we'll all achieve our goal. But I will wrap it up. But I joined February 4th, and just in 6 weeks, the income I've made is enough to pay for all my monthly bills. And so my salary for my job, I make over six figures on my professional career. So now all that money from my job, that's extra now. And so I have more money to invest and give to nonprofits. And we just bought a car over the weekend. I bought a new car for my wife and daughter. They wanted a Mercedes. We've been looking for months, so it wasn't from this. But we were looking, but what I'm making over here has helped make the process easier. And so I'm able to provide for my wife and daughter. I'm the sole breadwinner. My wife has been retired from corporate America since 2000. And so it falls on me to make sure I'm able to provide a good lifestyle for them because they deserve it. And this company here has been a blessing, and I thank God every day for the company, for Paula, for Tim, for letting me know about the company, for Kimberly and Tori and Jen, and all you guys that have reached out to me and welcomed me. And this is my family, and you guys are great. And anybody out there who's looking, this is the real deal. I've seen all the hype videos, and you guys see me on Facebook, and I'm critical of certain companies, and I'm not gonna stop. I can take the flack, but this is the real deal. We don't have all the hype, the mansions and the cars and all that. We're just people that have good products with an awesome pay plan that people are trying to figure out how can these free members make money like this. I'm like, well, we have products that people need and they want them. And so when you combine those two together, we're going to explode. And so if you guys are out there looking, this is a company you want to join. And so I'm glad to be here.
Hey, thank you so much. You're right. You hit it right there. It is a real opportunity for real people, right? The other day I went grocery shopping. I spent $245 on groceries, not hard with the family of 7, you guys. I can do that in a blank, right, the way these kids eat. I earned $250 in my bank through my pay in the time I was grocery shopping. And it's not going to happen overnight, but if you come in and plant your roots today, real money is here to be made if you want it. It is thanks to Paula, that is our beautiful CEO, who has made a company that is inclusive and transparent and is made for the real person, right? Without her and her vision of helping everybody, she would rather see 1,000 people make $500 than 10 people make 50,000. And there's not too many CEOs out there that want the real person, whether you're a mom, an aunt, a dad, whatever you are, whether you have a huge family like me or one kid, this company can work in your life, as you've just heard. So I don't know if anyone else wants to say anything before we wrap this up. We have gone on long enough. I've taken up your beautiful, valuable time. I thank you all so much for being here. So please remember, whoever has shown you this video, contact them, get in touch with them, grab your free position today, come check out the group, see if this is for you. I bet you once you're in and you see how wonderful and supportive it is, you'll want to build here, but it's a free chance. Just grab that link from the person who showed you this call, come and check us out. We would love to welcome you into the HBN family. Whether you're here 8 months or 8 minutes, like I always say, you are family. So I thank you so much for joining us, and I wish you guys a fabulous, it's Tuesday, it's going to be Tuesday afternoon for me soon, or Tuesday evening for Carmel there. I wish you guys
if you're in Australia.
Yeah, for Australia. And unmute your mic, say goodbye, and thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. I love you all very much.
Thank you. Thanks,
Bye,
everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a great day.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. And meeting.